You hear me okay? the Canadian Lady Wildcats for the girls' championship here tonight. They're getting ready for the start in this epic competition. There's a pretty good chance this is the best game to be at in the state of Texas tonight. For Canadian, their starters. Number 0, Kennedy Cook. Number 12, Brindley Merkett. Number 20, Tinley Pennington. Number 55, Maddie Boyd as well. Actually, they had just about all of them come out, so it's kind of hard to tell right now who the starters are as they came out paired with starters. And now the starters for the Gruver Lady Greyhounds. Kind of have to wait for them to come out. As they're announced, we haven't been given a pre-list or anything. Lady Greyhounds are coached by head coach Trent Langford. Cameron Arms, number 10, the first starter. Number 11, Brenna Butler. Number 12, Kaylee Conyers. Number 20, Bailey Maupin. And number 22, Kimber Whitehead. Both teams getting their final instructions from their coaches. Lady Hounds mentioned their head coach Trent Langford. His assistants are Terry Davis, Jill Butler, Stephen Livingston, and Scott Hindergaard. Coach for the Lady Wildcats, Aaron Marks. He's assisted by Doug Boyd, Josh Mayhew, and Blake Edelman. Number 20, Tinley Pennington was one of the starters we didn't mention for Canadian. And here's the opening tip. Ball still loose on the floor. Canadian comes away with it. They'll have the opening possession. Ball up top. Tried to get it to Maddie Boyd. Stole away by Conyers. Dumps it off. Shot at the basket by Butler. It's 2-0. Gruver with the lead. Boyd leaves it for Pennington, who will bring it across the timeline. Gets it out on the wing to Cochran. Cross-court pass. Merkett back to Cochran. Now to Boyd on the block. Baseline side, no good. Left that jumper short. Rebound grab by Maupin. Maupin looks to drive, backs off, misses the shot. Rebounded by Pennington, who gets it up to Boyd. Boyd double team, pass out to Pennington, too far behind her. That's going to be an over and back. So ball back over to Gruver. Ball inbounded up top to Butler. Now around the perimeter. Into Maupin, faces up baseline side, it's good. 4-0, Gruver with the early lead. Pennington brings it across for the Lady Cats. Gets a screen from Boyd. They'll dump it inside to Boyd. A foul from behind is going to be called on Conyers. Toss into Cook. Pennington with it now. Sends it over to Merkett. Now on the wing, they'll try to get it into Boyd. Knocked away, though, by Arms. Pass up ahead. Ball bobbled, but placed in the basket by Butler. Able to get it under control enough. 6-0, 2 minutes into the game. Pennington with it. Comes off the screen from Boyd. Merkett down to the block. Picks up her dribble. Puts up the shot. No good. Left it short. Mop in there to task of guarding Maddie Boyd. Lady Cats top scorer. She'll check out of the game as Allie Sparks, number 30. Pennington with it out top. Guarded tightly there by Whitehead. Picks up her dribble, gets it over to Boyd. Back to Pennington on the wing. Merkett with it now. Now back over to Pennington. Skip pass. Drive by Davis. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to drop in. Rebounded, though, by Cook. Merkett puts up the shot in the lane. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. And it's blocked. Moppin sends that one out of bounds. Gave her a little flex, too. Couple of subs coming in for the Lady Cats. Number 3, Berkeley Beatty. And number 5, Samantha Kreibel. 2:54 left to play here in this first quarter. Ball back out front. Merkett with it. Pass inside to Boyd. Goes up and draws the blocking foul. They'll call that one on Moppin. That'll be her first. Team's third foul. So Maddie Boyd at the line for 2 shots. That one, first one is good. 2:42 left to play. Cats, I'm absolutely not sure on Gruver's record, but I know the Cats come in undefeated. They're like 19 or 20-0. They've actually already beaten 5 teams that were ranked number 1 so far in this season. As Boyd sinks the second one, 12-7 they trail here to Gruver. Arms with the ball outside. Gives it up to Butler. Kicks out, three-pointer is open, and she drains it. Kimber Whitehead makes it a 15-7 lead for the Lady Hounds. Trouble out front, knocked away, able to get it back, and there's a foul. They'll call that one on Whitehead. It will be her first. Team's 4th foul. Pass into Kreibel. Guarded tightly there by Whitehead. Able to get it off to Beatty. Beatty turns, drives, has it knocked away by Arms. Ball passed in to Beatty. Here in the corner. Spins, trying to find opening. Trapped, gets the pass out to Cochran. That's going to be a double dribble on Cochran. Turn the ball back over to Gruver. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Lady Hounds up 15-7. Butler at the point with it. That's going to be a foul. As Merkett tried to keep Moppin from getting the ball. That's her first foul. That's the team's second foul. Number 21, Maisie Kelp checks in for the Lady Hounds. Moppin with the ball in the corner, looks to drive, pulls up in the lane, and gets the shooter's roll. 17-7 now the lead for Gruver. 1:15 to play here, first quarter. Kreibel kicks it over to Cochran. Beatty tried to pass, thought Kreibel was going to backdoor cut. She didn't. Ball just goes out of bounds and back over to Gruver. Pennington checks back in for the Lady Cats. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. Moppin with the ball on the wing, gives it up quickly. Now back outside, quick release three, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Comes away with it, gets it back out to Armas. .30 seconds left here in the quarter. Coming off, Butler with it. Leaves it for Kelp. Now Moppin with it out top. Picks up her dribble. Backdoor cut. Butler could never gain control of it, so ball back over to Canadian with 14.8 left here in the first quarter. Still a 10-point lead for Gruver. Full court pressure by the Lady Hounds. Kreibel brings it up. Leaves it for Cochran. Boyd takes the deep three, no good. Rebound knocked away, shot put back up and in by Market just before the buzzer. And at the end of one quarter of play, Gruver leads Canadian 17-9. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Gruver with possession of the ball and in possession of an 8-point lead. Whitehead at the point. Kick down on the wing, baseline drive by Butler. Kicks it back out, now back up top to Whitehead. Now Moppin with it. Pass to the high post. And Sparks, Allie Sparks had it there momentarily. Baseline drive, look to pull up, kick back out. Moppin for three, no good. Long rebound tapped away as Armas tapped it over to Sparks for the rebound. Butler looked at the three, drove inside, no good. Ball bouncing around and looked like they may call the foul there on Butler. That'll be her first, team's fifth. Ball on the wing to Cook. Spins, barely kept it, gets it off to Boyd, who puts it up off the glass nicely. Tough angle, gets it to drop in. 17-11. A minute into this second quarter. Moppin up top with it, now kicked around to the corner. Butler takes the three, no good. Rebounded by Pennington. Long pass ahead, nobody there. Butler grabs the loose ball. He was looking for Marquette, but Marquette turned to the outside. The ball went inside there. Whitehead with it. Now to Armas in the corner. Skip past Armas, and they'll call the foul there as Marquette tried to step in and make a play on that one. That will be her second. Team's third. Davis checks back in for the Lady Cats. Butler with the ball up top. Gets it over to Maupin. Ball around to Armas. Whitehead drives free throw line, puts up the shot, missed it badly, ball out of bounds. They'll say it was tipped. The Gruver will maintain possession. Just under 6 minutes left here in the first half. Number one versus number one in 2A and 3A. Going at it tonight. Maupin will bring it out towards midcourt. Whitehead with it at the point. Butler now on the wing. Armas with the drive, splits the defenders, tried to put it up. Stolen away. Pennington with the drive, kicks it out, wide open for three. Too strong. Ball rebounded. Gruver comes away with it. As there was a mess on the floor. Armas pulls up for three, drains it. 20-11 now the lead for the Hounds. 5 to play here in the half, 20-11. Pass inside to Boyd. She's going to be fouled from behind. That's going to be Cammie Whitehead, number 25. That's her first foul. Marquette and Kreibel check back in for Canadian. Boyd gets it into Cook. I'll pass it over to Boyd on the wing. Looks to drive. Puts it up, no good. Armas on the backside. Butler with the drive, kicks to the corner, Maupin for three, too strong. Rebounded underneath, blocked though by Cook. Ball loose on the floor, and there is a foul call. As they'll walk to the other end, as that means Canadians in the bonus the rest of the half. That is foul number 2 on Kimber Whitehead. She will check out. Maisie Kelp comes back in. Front end of the 1-on-1, missed it. Rebounded by Kelp. Butler with the ball up top. Skip pass, now Maupin with it. Skip pass again. Now Butler back up top with it. Armas into Maupin at the post. Turns baseline side, draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. And that will be foul number 2 on Tana Davis. Maupin at the line. Makes the first. Allie Sparks checks back in for the Lady Hounds. Maupin sinks them both, and she's the first player in double figures with 10. 22-11. Now the lead for the Lady Hounds. All knocked away by Maupin. Last touch though by Merkett. Ball back over to the Lady Hounds. Butler brings it up for Gruver. Gets it back to Kelp. Looking inside. Now Maupin with it out front. Splits the defender, puts up the floater in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Maddie Boyd. Kreibel. They'll say it'll stay Canadian ball. She was guarded tightly there by Butler. Pennington and Cochran check back in for the Cats. Pennington with it out top. Under 3 to play here in the first half. Gruver's got Canadian doubled up. Skip pass to Cochran. That was a dangerous pass. Now Boyd with it out top. Back to Cochran. Cook on the block. Can't get it to go. Maupin with the rebound. Brings it back across midcourt. Kicks it over. Long, deep three. It's good. Cameron Armas for 3. 25-11. Armas now with 8 points. She's hit a couple of threes. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Butler. That'll be her second foul. She did a little bit of an acting job trying to get that charge call, but didn't quite work. As Merkett will be at the line. Misses the front end of the 1-on-1. They've had 2 of those. Missed the front end on both. Butler now back the other way. Kicks it back outside to Maupin. Drives, puts up the floater. In and out, but she does draw the foul and will head to the line. Foul called on number 21, Brooklyn Cochran. That's her first, team's 5th foul. Maupin misses the first free throw. Kimber Whitehead checks back in for the Lady Hounds. Maupin sinks the second. 26-11 now the score. Merkett with the ball for Canadian. Over on the wing to Cochran. Now Cook. Merkett with the dribble to the free throw line. Backdoor cut. Put up and in by Boyd. Draws the foul from behind. She'll go to the line for the and one. They'll call that one on Sparks. That will be her first. Team's 9th foul. So Boyd at the line for the and one. 1:45 left in the half. Misses it. Maupin with the rebound. 26-13 now the score. Maupin backs it back out. Ball kicked around the perimeter into the lane, stolen away by Pennington. Pennington to the free throw line, kicks it back outside. Merkett with it now. Finds a lane after some hesitation, now back outside. Cochran comes off the screen, back to Pennington. Merkett now to Boyd, back to Merkett. She'll take the deep three, misses everything, out of bounds, back over to Gruver with 51.4 left to play here in the half. Butler will quickly check back into the game for the Lady Hounds. And a double dribble call will give the ball back to Canadian with 42 seconds left in the half. Pennington will bring it across. Gets the ball to Boyd. Boyd goes baseline, pulls up for the short jumper. No good. Moppin with the rebound. Back the other way, 20 to play. Drives to the hoop, lays it up and in, missed it, got her own rebound, puts it back in, 28-13, 15 seconds left to go. Pennington across the timeline, drives all the way to the block. Defense clear, she misses the short shot, the putback, no good. Boyd with the rebound, puts it up, can't get it to drop in, but does draw the foul, and she'll go to the line with 4.2 seconds left in the half. That will be foul number 2 on Cammie Whitehead. Boyd makes the first. She's got 9 points now. Make that 10. 28-15 into Moppin. Up to midcourt, puts up the shot. No good. And we head to the half. The Gruver Lady Hounds lead the Canadian Lady Cats 28-15. We'll be back with the second half of the Gruver Holiday Classic here on PTCI's YouTube channel.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2550 your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
And we are ready for the start of the second half. Canadian with possession. They trail 28-15. Merkett with to Boyd on the wing. Back up top to Cook. He's finding it hard to find space to operate. Merkett turns, backdoor pass. Cook lays it up and in. 33-17 now the score. Just under 6 minutes left to play. In the third quarter, that is. Pass inside. Boyd got a hand on it. They kept possession. Mopping for three. 36-17. 19-point lead for the Lady Hounds. Boyd with it out top. Over to Merkett. Now Cook with it up top. Backdoor cut by Boyd, lays it up and in. 36-19. Boyd now with 12. Moppin with that last three has 16 now to lead all scorers. Moppin with the ball now, drives in, pulls up just inside the free throw line, left it short. Cook with the rebound for the Lady Cats. Merkett comes off the screen. Boyd tumbles to the ground. They'll pass it back to her quickly out to Merkett for three from the corner. Too strong. Rebounded on the backside by Cochran. Stolen away, though, by Arms. Whitehead passes over to Moppin. She'll leave it outside for Butler. Guarded tightly there by Pennington. Has to kick it out to Conyers, and she's going to be fouled by Boyd. That will be Boyd's first foul of the game. Davis checks in for Cochran. 4:11 to play here in the third. Moppin, baseline drive, kicks it out to Whitehead. Outside to Arms, who drives in, puts up the floater. No good. Rebounded by Boyd. Boyd brings it all the way across, puts up the shot, and is called for the offensive foul. So no fouls in the first half, and she's picked up two in a span of about a minute. 2 team fouls as well. We've just passed the midway point of the third quarter. Cats extending their defense out a little further. Butler kicks it out. Arms, deep three, drains it, nothing but net. Back to a 20-point lead, 39-19. Arms now with 13 points, almost all of that coming from beyond the arc. Cook with the ball on the wing. Spins, goes to the block, puts up the shot, gets it to drop in. 39-21 now the score. 3 to play here in the third. Whitehead, long pass ahead. Conyers kicks it back out. Now Moppin will back it out to midcourt. Trying to get around Davis, avoids her. Shot in the lane, gets the shooter's roll, and it drops in. 41-21. Merkett kicks it out to Boyd. Boyd for three, nothing but net. 41-24 now the score. Dive inside, double team though quickly, Conyers is. And a jump ball as Merkett and Boyd tied her up. Into the game for the Greyhounds is Kelp. Beatty and Kreibel in for Canadian. 2:18 left here in the third. 41-24 lead for the number one team in 2A, Gruver. Rebound on the backside by Butler, puts it up, draws the foul on Kreibel. That will be her first. So Butler at the line, makes the first. Sinks the second as well. She's got 6. And the Lady Hounds lead 43-24. Drive, kick outside. Merkett tries to go back door. Ball landed on the inline though. As she tried to get the ball to Beatty, ball back over to Gruver. Full court pressure now by Canadian. Trailing by 19 with under 2 to play here in the third. They're going to need a big run, and they're going to need it in a hurry. Arms with the ball on the wing. She'll send it back up top to Butler. Over to Maupin, back to Butler. Now Arms with it again. Skip pass to Maupin. Butler puts up the 3 from the wing. Misses everything, out of bounds. Ball back over to Canadian. Beatty will bring the ball up for the Wildcats. Kreibel with it now, looks to go baseline and draws the foul. That'll be on Butler. That will be her third foul. So she'll quickly check out of the game. Long pass out top to Beatty. Gets it into Boyd. Quick turnaround shot, no good, but draws the foul. Looks like they'll get Conyers on that. Conyers call for her third. So Boyd at the line. It's up and good. Looks like they've actually given that one to Kelp, which would be her first. Team second. Boyd makes them both. 43-26 now the score. Into the game for Canadian. Junior number 24, Ella Walser. And Brooklyn Cochran returns. 43-26, the lead for Gruver. Ball knocked away from Maupin, able to gather it back in. And that's going to be a foul on Brooklyn Cochran. Timeout on the floor, 1:03 left to play here in the third quarter in the Gruver Holiday Classic. It's 43-26. Gruver leads Canadian.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
Back out on the floor, Maupin with the ball out near midcourt. Under a minute left. Draws Cochran out to guard. She'll drive all the way to the block. Puts up the baseline floater. No good. Ball will go over to Canadian. Beatty will bring it up for the Lady Cats. 45 seconds left here in the third. Ball on the wing. It's Cochran with it. Ball passed around the perimeter, back to Beatty. Beatty looks to drive, puts up the shot. No good, but draws a foul. That one's going to be on Maupin. That will be her second. No good on the first free throw. Gets the second one though, her first point of the game. 43-27, under 30 seconds left here in the third. Trying to trap. Ball over to Arms across midcourt to Maupin. He'll call out the play. Whitehead gives it up to Arms. 7 seconds on the clock. 5 now. 3 seconds. Not going to get a good off shot, just sends up a prayer. And that is the end of the third quarter. The Gruver Lady Greyhounds lead the Canadian Lady Wildcats 43-27. Here we go with the fourth quarter of the girls' championship here at the Gruver Holiday Classic. The host Lady Hounds with a big lead here as we have the battle of #1 teams in 3A and 2A. Backdoor pass to Boyd, puts it up off the glass, no good, but draws a foul. Callie Conyers feel like just kind of covered her face like, what did I do? So Boyd at the line, misses the first. That's number 3 on Conyers as Butler checks into the game. 7:46 left to play in this championship game. Gets the second one to go. Boyd now with 18 points. Which ties Maupin on the other side. The leading scorers in the game. Maupin open for 3. Drains it, nothing but net. She's got 21 now. And the Lady Hounds with a 46-28 lead. Baseline drive. Gets the blocking call. They'll call that one on Maupin as well. That'll be her third. Team's 5th foul. An aggressive attack there by Cochran. Trying to caught Maupin off guard. High post to Pennington. Spins in the lane, puts up the runner, no good. Ball tipped around, Cook comes away with it, tries to put it up, no good. Hit the bottom of the rim. Outlet pass to Maupin. Leaves it outside for Butler, guarded there tightly by Pennington. Arms with it. It's it. And the drive and the miss there by Conyers. Quick outlet pass. Tried to get it to Cook. Too far behind her. Can't turn around and make the play. And that's a turnover back to the Lady Greyhounds. 6:43 to play. Maupin kicks it out to Whitehead, into the corner to Conyers. Back to Maupin on the post. Beats Boyd as she went for the steal. Lays it up and in, 48-28. Got 23 points now for Maupin. Spin in the lane, back outside. Baseline drive by Cochran. Now to Boyd. Puts it up off the glass, no good. And a foul call. They'll call that one on Boyd. That'll be Boyd's third foul. As Kreibel checks back in for Canadian. Arms with it. Skip pass over to Maupin. Now back up top to Butler, and now over to Maupin, who saved that one. Cook went for the steal. Almost had it. Whitehead with it out top. Now to Arms. Backdoor pass. Conyers puts it up and in. 50-28. 5:40 left to play. Gruver in control. Davis with it on the wing. Merkett passes it into Boyd. Goes left-handed. Left it short. Ball bounces around. Gruver comes away with it. That's Butler. Long pass ahead to Maupin, who attacks. Passes across the lane to Conyers. Ball lost. Merkett comes away with it for Canadian. Long pass ahead. Ball loose. Boyd picks it up. Puts up the top of the key three. No good. Rebounded by Maupin. Timeout on the floor. 4:56 left to play here in the girls' championship game. It's Gruver 50, Canadian 28.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today.
Some restrictions apply.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
First round, then beat Claude to reach this championship game. Canadian defeated Hooker in the first round. That was a 3-point game. They trailed by 14 in the fourth quarter, but came back and won that one. And then defeated Sedan to reach the championship game. Pass to Maupin in the lane, puts it up, no good, but does draw the foul. They'll call that one on Merkett. That'll be her third. And Maupin will head to the line for 2 shots. Team's 6th foul. First one is good. 4:43 left to play. Second one good as well. Maupin has 25, and it's a 52-28 lead for Gruver. Spin in the lane, loses control of the ball. They'll say a kick by Gruver, so ball will stay with Canadian. And Kreibel got bailed out there, really, because she had lost control of it. Would have easily been picked up by one of the Gruver players. Backdoor pass, wide open, is Beatty for the lay-in. 52-30 now the score, under 4.5. Butler, long pass ahead to Maupin. Dumps it underneath to Conyers. Had the lay-in, lost control of it, and turned it over. That one was almost a little too easy. Allie Sparks comes into the game to take her spot. Beatty up across midcourt with it. Over to Merkett. Merkett to the free throw line, spins. Puts up the shot. They'll say 3 seconds in the lane before she did. Ball turned back over to the Lady Hounds. Long pass ahead to Whitehead. She'll leave it for Maupin out top. As we are under the midway point of this fourth quarter. Gruver Holiday Classic. Now Maupin with it. Guarded tightly there by Davis. Gives it up to Butler. Now over to Whitehead. Arms with the baseline drive. Blocked from behind by Merkett. And they'll call the foul on her. That'll be number 4 on Merkett. Team's 7th foul. First free throw by Arms is up and good. Boyd, Pennington, Cook, and Cochran back into the game for the Lady Cats. 3:23 left to play. That one in and out, but rebounded by Sparks. She's going to be tied up by Cook as she went to the floor, though. And arrow points in favor of Gruver. Timeout on the floor. 3:19 left to play. Gruver leads Canadian 53-30.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
Arms will inbound the ball, gets it into Maupin. She's going to put up the wing 3 off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Butler, puts up the shot in the lane. Actually looked like she tried to dump it down to Conyers. Ball out of bounds, ball over to Canadian. Full court pressure now, man pressure by Gruver. We reach the 3-minute point. Pennington across the timeline, gets it to Boyd. Pennington with it again. Kreibel. Back to Pennington. Baseline drive. Picks up her dribble. In a little bit of trouble. Puts up the shot. Left it short. Maupin grabs the loose ball for the rebound. Arms with it now on the wing. Inside to Butler, puts it up. Boyd there for the block. Takes it across all the way to the block, puts it up, can't get it to drop in. Had some contact, no call up ahead to Butler at the other end. And they'll call the blocking foul on Kreibel. So Butler will be at the line for 2 shots. And they'll have Boyd leave. I think she maybe had a bloody lip, so they'll make sure they take care of that before they do anything. With 2:07 left to play. The 25-point lead, make that 26. As Butler gets the and one, she's got 9 now. He'll probably just leave Boyd out of this one. Kreibel leaves it for Pennington. Trying to find space to work, can't. Tied up now, ball loose. Grabbed by Cook, drives in, puts it up off the glass, no good, but does draw the foul. Looks like they may have called that one on Butler. They did, that's her 4th. So Cook at the line, first free throw is up and good. Beatty and Davis check back in. Couple of subs in for Gruver too. Didn't quite catch the Allie Sparks in there, Whitehead in there, Maupin, Arms, and Butler. Minute and a half left to play. Maupin with the drive, kicks it outside to Sparks. Now back out top to Butler. That's going to be a double dribble turnover back to Canadian. Ella Walser, number 24 for Canadian, checks into the contest. Beatty gives it up to Walser. Beatty back with it, drives baseline, turn around, puts up the shot. No good. Maupin with the rebound. 1 minute left here in the contest. Timeout on the floor. 54.7 left to play. Gruver leads Canadian 56-32.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
Contest. Gruver with possession of the ball and possession of a big lead. All around the perimeter. Number 15, Jaylee Lane in the game, loses control of it. Picked up by Sparks, now back to Lane. Whitehead, Cammie Whitehead with it. And that's going to be a foul called on Walser. That's her first, team's 9th foul. So Sparks at the line. Sinks the first, she's got her first point of the game. 26.7 left to play. Gruver, Lady Greyhounds. As she misses the second, rebounded by Walser. They're going to defend their home floor. Their home tournament here. Under 20, Beatty kicks it back outside. Three-pointer is up, left short. Long rebound, ball on the floor, tie up. They'll say a jump ball. Arrow points in favor of Gruver with 11.3, so this should be it. And I think Canadian's going to back off and let these final seconds run off as the Gruver Lady Greyhounds, number 1 in 2A, have defeated the number 1 team in 3A, and ended Canadians' undefeated run 57-32. First place goes to the host Gruver Lady Greyhounds. Canadian Lady Wildcats take second. Stick around, folks. You see them coming on the floor already. We'll have the men's championship coming up next. The Pampa Harvesters versus the Gruver Greyhounds. And we welcome you back. We're ready for the boys championship game here as the Pampa Harvesters will take on the Gruver Greyhounds here at the Gruver Holiday Classic. Starters for the Harvesters, senior 6'2", number 2, Kason Floyd. A 5'9" sophomore, number 4, Hector Villanueva. A 6'2" junior, number 5, Jalen Burnley. A 6'4" junior, number 14, Chris St. Cyr. And number 15, a 6'2" senior, number 15, Hunter Nichols. The Harvesters are coached by Braden Barker. He is assisted by Sean Hardman and Mike Floyd. And now the starting lineup for the host, Gruver Greyhounds. A 6'4" junior, wearing 0, Jefferson Weaver. A 6'2" senior, number 5, Colton Millsap. A 5'10" senior, number 12, Edgar Lopez. A 5'11" senior, number 20, Anders Bean. And a 5'10" junior, number 22, Mason Gibson. The Greyhounds are coached by Britton Easton. He is assisted by Keith Malden, Sid Hunter, Chris Kelp, and Jackson Koshwer. Harvesters out on the floor. Gruver now makes their way out. And we are ready for the opening tip. It will be St. Cyr for Pampa and Millsap for Gruver. Gruver with the opening possession. Ball on the wing now to the short post, now into the block. Turnaround jumper blocked. St. Cyr got a hand on that one. Stolen away now by Nichols. And here come the Harvesters. Villanueva with the ball out top. Now over on the wing, back to Villanueva. Drives, kicks it inside, ball loose. Gruver comes away with it as Weaver picks up the loose ball. Long pass ahead on the wing, Lopez back out top to Bean. Deep 3 from Gibson, no good. Rebound underneath though by Lopez to save the possession for the Greyhounds. Back out top to Bean. Skip pass to the opposite side to Lopez, splits the defenders, tries to dump it off out wide. Ball out of bounds, last touch by Millsap. The quick hands of Burnley helped cause that turnover. Ball back to the Harvesters. Burnley, pass knocked away. Gruver comes away with it. Pulls up free throw line, backside. Baseline pass across the lane. Fall away shot, no good by Millsap. Millsap with the drive and the shot. Doesn't get it to go, but he does draw the foul. Foul will be on Burnley. That'll be his first, team's first. So Colton Millsap at the line for 2 shots. Drains the first for the first point of the game. Second shot up and good as well. 2-0 the lead for the Greyhounds. Villanueva will bring it up. Gets it up to Burnley and back to Villanueva. Floyd with it now. Looks to drive, kicks it back out to Nichols. Skip pass over to Burnley. They'll get it inside to St. Cyr. Tried to pass it along across the lane to Nichols, but just too strong with it. Out of bounds, back over to the Greyhounds. 2 minutes into the contest, still just a 2-0 game. These two teams feel each other out. Pass into the high post, back outside in the corner, baseline, back to the free throw line. Shot is up and good by Millsap. 4-0, Gruver leads. Villanueva gets it off to Burnley. Villanueva puts up the floater in the lane, no good, rebounded by St. Cyr. He's going to be tied up, jump ball. Anders Bean got his hands in there and tied that one up as it went to the floor. Floyd with it. Follow away jumper on the baseline. It's good. Harvesters on the board now, a 4-2 game. Gruver leads. 5:15 to play here in the first quarter. Gruver looking for gaps in this Harvester zone. Just a basic 2-3 zone. Pass inside, knocked away as Floyd got his hand on it, and another tie-up as the ball comes out between Villanueva and Weaver. Arrow points in favor of Gruver, so they'll maintain possession. Ball into the backcourt to Bean at the point. Over to Gibson, into the high post to Millsap. Back outside, three-pointer up, no good by Bean. Rebounded by Nichols. Floyd will bring it up. Burnley with it now. Tries to dump it down to Nichols. Gets it in the short corner. Spin, baseline side, puts it up. No good. Well defended there by Weaver. Pass down low. Turnaround, jumpers up. No good. Grabbed by St. Cyr. Long pass ahead. Intercepted by Lopez. Back the other way, three-pointer up from the wing. The deep wing, no good. Batted away from St. Cyr. Ball still loose on the floor. Kicked outside, three-pointer is up, no good, left it well short. Burnley with the rebound. Now Floyd has it for the Harvesters. Gets the screen, Villanueva, kicks it to the corner. Burnley for three, way too strong. Rebounded underneath by Weaver. Long pass ahead. Grabbed by Millsap. Up and underneath for the right-handed layup. 6-2 now the lead for Gruver. Floyd, skip pass over to Burnley. St. Cyr with the drive. Can't get it to drop in. Nichols there for the rebound, puts it up. And he is fouled on the shot. Couldn't get it to drop in. That foul called on Anders Bean. That's his first. Team's first foul. And Nichols at the line for 2 shots. Gets the first one to roll in. 5'11" senior, number 11, Kagan Matthews checks in for the Greyhounds. Nichols' second free throw, also good. 6-4 now the score. Checking in for Pampa will be, well, number 55, who I don't have on my roster. Baseline drive. A desperation pass, able to get it to Lopez. Pass inside. Shot up and over Weaver. Basket is good. Millsap now with 6 points. Drive by Floyd, kicks out. Villanueva, corner three. It's good. 8-7 now, 1 point game with under 2.5 to play. Matthews with the drive, puts it up, and the putback by Millsap. He's got 8. Two minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Floyd going to be called for the travel. Matthews will bring the ball up. Now on the wing to Lopez. Short corner to Weaver. Drives, kicks it out. Short jumper is up and good by Gibson. His first points of the game. 12-7 now the score in favor of the Greyhounds. Burnley with the ball now. Villanueva tries to get it into St. Cyr, knocked away by Millsap. Checking back in for Gruver is Bean, also checking in, a 5'8" junior, number 21, Ridge Holland. Ball in to 55. We'll try to get a name on that one later. Floyd with the ball out top on the wing. Over to Villanueva, double team, lost it for a second. Floyd puts up the wing three, it drains it. 12-10 now the score. Floyd with 5 now. Matthews skip pass down to Weaver, and he'll be called for the charge as Nichols got in position to draw the foul. That's the first foul on Weaver, team's second foul. 45 seconds left here in the quarter. 2-point lead for the host Gruver Greyhounds. St. Cyr with the ball. Pass through the hands of Villanueva. St. Cyr there to grab it. Drive by Villanueva. They'll call him for the travel. Ball back over to the Greyhounds. In for Gruver. A 5'10" senior, number 30, Brian Hernandez. Pass out on the wing. Nice dump down. Missed the shot at the rim, though. As Millsap couldn't quite get that one to drop in. Under 10 seconds. Floyd with it, drives, puts up the floater at the box. It's good. And that is the end of the first quarter. Pampa comes back to tie it up at 12 apiece here at the Gruver Holiday Classic. And we are ready for the second quarter of play. Pampa will have possession of the ball. They were able to tie it up there on that last second shot to end the first quarter. Gruver's led the whole way. St. Cyr with the ball. Back out top to Floyd. Did find out number 55 is Sawyer Burleson for Pampa. Shot no good from Floyd. Rebound, long pass ahead. Layup is good by number 21, Ridge Holland. So Gruver back in the lead. Nice rebound by Millsap and pass up ahead. Floyd with the drive. Back outside St. Cyr. Drives, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Hernandez. Outlet pass to Bean. Gets it to Matthews. Ball will stay with Gruver. Weaver and Lopez check back into the game for the Greyhounds. Matthews leaves it over for Lopez. Dumps it down low, back to Matthews. Misses the baseline jumper. Rebound put up by Weaver, but partially blocked there by St. Cyr. Gruver gets it back. 2 shots in there. Get it back again as Bean puts it up. Can't get it to drop either. Matthews had a couple of shots at it, but Bean was fouled on the shot. So number 12, Hunter Dyer, called for his first foul. He's a 5'7" senior for the Harvesters. Came in at the quarter break. First free throw is up and good by Bean. Checking in for Pampa, a 6'6" junior, number 23, Tyler Reed. Also into the game, a 5'9" senior, number 24, Leo Harper for the Greyhounds. Ball will stay with Gruver. Passed in. Skip pass. Matthews puts up the 3, partially blocked by Villanueva. He made up a lot of ground in a hurry there. 6:42 left to play in the half. Gruver leading 15-12. Dives inside, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound and put back up by Weaver, blocked. Ball out of bounds, it will stay with Gruver. Pass outside to Harper. Here's a drive, floating shot, no good by Lopez, rebounded by St. Cyr. Now Floyd with the ball into the corner. Villanueva back quickly out to Floyd. He'll look to drive, pulls up from 15. No good. St. Cyr can't get it to drop in. Knocked out of bounds by Pampa. Ball will stay with Gruver. Gibson checks back into the game. Millsap as well. Bean brings it up. Now Lopez back up top to Harper. Now to Lopez again. Tried to get in the high post. Villanueva checked it in there. Dumps it behind. Nice pass. Missed the shot though. Harper couldn't finish it off. St. Cyr came away with the rebound. Villanueva with the ball now. Skip pass almost too high, but Dyer able to pull it in. St. Cyr with the ball now. Drive, kick back out. Three-pointer in and out by Villanueva. Rebounded by Millsap. Back the other way quickly. Gibson puts up the shot, no good. Loose ball picked up, shot up twice, no good by Millsap. Rebounded by Reed. Nearing the 5-minute mark of this first half. Villanueva Actually, Dyer grabs in. Ball stolen away. Lopez in the open court. Can't finish with the right-handed layup. Ball out of bounds and back to Pampa. Timeout on the floor. 4:55 left in the half. Gruver leads Pampa 15-12.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
So out of the timeout, Pampa ball. Trailing by 3. Floyd gives it up to Villanueva. Into St. Cyr. Can't control it. Able to gather it in now. Loses his dribble. Back outside to Floyd. A dangerous pass there as well. Floyd behind the back. Pulls up. Tries to draw the foul. No good. Weaver with the rebound underneath for the Greyhounds. Long pass ahead to Gibson. Drives in, up and under. Can't get the shot to go, but he does draw the foul. Foul will be on Tyler Reed. That's his first. 3rd team foul. Gibson at the line for 2 shots. Can't get the first one to drop in. Burnley, Nichols check back into the game. Gibson ready for his second free throw attempt. He gets that one to go. 16-12 now with 4:18 to play. Full court pressure from Gruver. Villanueva with the ball. And draws a foul on Kagan Matthews. That'll be his first. Team's fourth. Floyd will bring it up. Guarded tightly there by Lopez. Gets the screen from St. Cyr. Pulls up for 3. No good. Long rebound by Lopez. Takes it into the lane and lays it up with the finger roll. And in. 18-12 now the lead for the Greyhounds. Villanueva drives. Now he'll back out on the double team. Skip pass over to Burnley. Now outside to Floyd. Deep 3. Misses everything. Nichols saves it on the other side. But out into the open court. Lopez there. Takes it up left-handed off the glass. No good. Ball loose. Last touched by Floyd. He's frustrated with that he couldn't bring it in. Ball will stay with Gruver. Pass inside, shot is up and good. Nice bank shot there by Millsap, who's in double figures with 10 points now. Nearing the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. Villanueva to the opposite wing, Floyd. Now down to Nichols. And that's going to be a travel. A little bit of a hop there. Ball back over to Gruver. Under 3 here in the first half. Matthews at the point. Gibson now with the ball. Over to Millsap. That pass is going to be too strong. Villanueva with it, drives in and gets the blocking foul as Matthews tried to get in there and get the charge, but did not ever get set up. Plus he was almost completely under the rim as well. So Villanueva with 2 shots. as that is foul number 2 on Matthews. Just the 4th team foul. Just 7 total fouls called in this one, as Villanueva misses the first. As Pampa still looking for their first point of this second quarter as he sinks the second one. 20-13 now with 2:36 to play. It's a long drought there for Pampa. Still waiting for their first field goal in this quarter. And a nice hustle play there by Colton Millsap, saving that off the leg of a Pampa player. Ridge Holland checks back into the game for the Greyhounds. Three-pointer from the corner. That went off the rim by Millsap and then bounced over the top of the backboard. 2:18 to play, 7-point lead for the Greyhounds. Pass into Villanueva. Ball tipped away by Lopez. Holland comes away with the loose ball. Gibson with the drive all the way to the hoop. Lays it up and in, coast to coast. 22-13 now the lead with 2 to play here in the half. Floyd with the ball. It's a screen, drives in. They'll say foul on the floor. That's going to be on Weaver. That'll be his second foul. Team's 5th foul. Harvesters will inbound underneath their own basket. Into the lane, off the hands of Burnley. Ball still loose on the floor. Pampa calls a timeout. 1:35 left in the half. It's Gruver 22, Pampa 13.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
Harvester ball, they will inbound on the inline. Lob in to Floyd, back in the corner to Villanueva, now back out top to Floyd. .62 senior number 4 Gus Gifford into the game now for Gruver. Baseline jumper is good by Floyd. 22-15 now the score. Floyd with 9 to lead the Harvesters. Lopez to the high post. Ball tipped around, almost went in. Millsap with it underneath. Puts it up, can't get it to drop in. Floyd with the rebound. Villanueva in the corner, gets it to Nichols. Back outside, now to Floyd. Pull up for 3, a deep one. No good, Nichols with the rebound though. Back outside, Villanueva, wing 3, leaves it short. Millsap with the rebound. Drives all the way, Euro step, left-handed layup, no good. Floyd with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Villanueva, who drives in off the glass and lays it in. 22-17, 20 seconds left to play. Pass down low, Millsap goes up, puts it in, draws a foul. He'll go to the line for the and one. Foul called on Nichols. That is his first, team's 4th. So Millsap at the line for the and one. 17.7 left in the half, misses it. Ball loose, Lopez comes away with it. That's going to be a travel as Gibson took the extra step. Ball back over to the Harvesters. 13 seconds left to play in the half. Floyd will walk it up. Taking his time. We're down to 5 seconds, gets a screen from St. Cyr. Off his foot, stolen away. Holland with it from half court. Off the rim, no good. We head to the halftime. It's the Gruver Greyhounds 24, the Pampa Harvesters 17. We'll be back with the second half of the boys championship game here at the Gruver Holiday Classic. Gruver will have possession of the ball, as well as possession of a 7-point lead. Lopez with the ball on the wing. Millsap back to Lopez. Back to Lopez, trying to find a gap in this Harvester zone defense. Deep three, left it short, rebounded by St. Cyr. As Gibson couldn't get that one to drop. Floyd will bring it up. He'll get the screen from St. Cyr. Comes off of it, pulls up free throw line, left it short. Ball bounces around St. Cyr, kicks it across to Villanueva, lays it up and in. 24-19 now the score. I want to thank everybody for tuning into PTCI's broadcast here, the Gruver Holiday Classic. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. You'll get notifications for all of our basketball coverage this year. Shot a little strong, St. Cyr with the rebound on the backside. Pampa with a chance to cut into this lead a little bit more. Villanueva will set up on the left side. Gets the screen from St. Cyr down to the block. Floater, no good. Left it just a little too strong. Millsap with the rebound. Up ahead pass across to Lopez. Pickpocketed though. Ball on the floor. Shot is up and no good by Gibson, but does draw a foul. That's going to be on Floyd. That'll be his first. Team's first of the half. First free throw is up and good. 6:29 left to play here in the third quarter. Second free throw from Gibson, good as well. He's got 7 now for the game. 26-19 now the lead for Gruver. Boyd hopped across there, making sure to avoid that over and back call. Villanueva comes off the screen from St. Cyr, dumps it off to Nichols, and puts it up and in. Basket counts. And they'll say a foul. That'll be number 2 on Bean. So Nichols at the line for the and one. Bean was just laying there on the ground. I guess that's where Nichols came down, so they were calling that a foul. Misses the and one. Ball bounding around, tied up. Millsap comes away with it, but he's tied up with Nichols. And they'll call that one on Nichols. Pampa wanting the jump ball on that. That's number 2 on Nichols. Team's second foul of the half. 6 minutes left to play here in the third. 5-point lead for the Greyhounds. Trying to get the double championship here. The girls already defeated Canadian earlier. Foul underneath on the shot. And that is going to be number 3 on Nichols. So he's picked up 2 quick ones here to start this third quarter. Gave himself a little bit of foul trouble, so it will be Gibson at the line, sinks the first. Gets the second as well. That's 9 points for Gibson. We've got a timeout on the floor. 5:50 left to play here in the third. It's Gruver 28. Pampa 21. Out of the timeout, Pampa will have possession of the ball. Villanueva inbounds the ball to Floyd. Well, thank everybody here at Gruver High School as we've come in here and It's our 5th game we've live streamed today. Been a great host. Comes off the screen from St. Cyr, pulls up free throw line. It's good. Floyd now in double figures, the first for the Harvesters with 11. 28-23 the score. 5.5 left here in the third. Lopez with it in the corner, lost it for a second. Weaver with the turnaround baseline jumper. Gets that one to roll around the rim and fall in. 30-23 now the score. Floyd, oh, stripped. As Maupin stripped him, takes it all the way coast to coast, missed. Lopez puts it up and in. 32-23 as the Greyhounds extend their lead. Villanueva with it on the wing, gets a screen from Nichols, pulls up just inside the three-point line, no good. Ball loose, picked up by Gibson. And that's going to be a foul on Burnley. That will be his second. Several subs in. Number 55, Sawyer Burleson came in for Pampa. Matthews in for Gruver, as well as Hernandez. I missed somebody else, sorry. Ball tipped away by Burleson. Grabbed again, though, by Bean, takes it in. St. Cyr comes away with the rebound. Quickly up to Floyd. He'll look at the three, passes it up. Villanueva open for three in the corner. Can't get it to drop in. Burnley trying to grab that one. A foul. They'll call that one on Weaver. That will be his third. Team's second foul. Lob pass into Floyd. Turnaround jumper, fall away jumper, no good. And a jump ball as Burnley and Lopez are tied up. Gifford checks back in for Gruver, as well as Millsap. We are at the midway point, exactly 4 minutes left to play here in the third. 9-point lead for the Greyhounds. Pass into St. Cyr, off his hands. Lopez grabs the loose ball in transition. Euro step, puts it up left-handed, drops it in. Double-digit lead for the Greyhounds, 34-23. Floyd looks for the screen from St. Cyr, comes off, pulls up for three, no good. Ball bounding around, nobody able to grab it yet. And they'll say a jump ball, as Gifford had it on the floor but was tied up. Arrow points in favor of Gruver, so they'll take possession with 3:31 left. Ridge Holland checks back in for the Greyhounds. Matthews gets it up ahead. Pass underneath. Millsap with a nice pass to Gifford. Actually, about 4 passes. Very nice to break the press break. 36-23. 3 left here in the third. Gruver starting to pull away a little bit. Floyd kicks it over. Villanueva for 3. Gets that one to drop in. Timeout on the floor. 2:58 left here in the third. Gruver leads by 10, 36-26.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
And a double-digit lead. It's like Dyer has come in for Pampa. Ball on the wing to Holland. Back around to the opposite wing. Matthews drives, pulls up. Can't get that one to quite drop in. Millsap with the rebound, but he's fouled. They'll call that one on St. Cyr. That'll be his first, team's 5th foul. Long pass outside. Now into the corner, Matthews double teamed. Gets it back out top to Holland. Now back to Matthews. Kicked around to Lopez. Looking to trap out of that. Burleson guarding tightly there. Now back up top to Holland. Lopez looks to drive. Body foul called on Villanueva. That will be his first. As Bean and Gibson check back in for the Greyhounds. 16 fouls now on Pampa. Pass in Millsap, nice pass underneath to Matthews, who puts it up and in between about 6 Harvester hands. 38-26 now the score. Floyd, baseline jumper, hits that one from about 12 feet out. 38-28. He's got 13. Pass in the lane. Millsap can't finish, gets his own rebound though and puts it up and in. Nice pass there by Holland as well. 40-28. Under 2 to play here in the third. Floyd skip pass to the opposite side. Burleson for 3 off the back iron. Rebounded by Matthews. Baseline drive, kick across the lane. And that's going to be a kick by Gibson. He lost control. Ball over to Pampa. So a 6'2" junior, number 25, Josh Guyman checks in for Pampa. Pressure defense. Matthews knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Pampa. Ball passed into Villanueva. Now Gruver will back off. Man pressure though. Looks like they're looking to trap. St. Cyr with it. Gets it back to Villanueva. Drives to the block. Has it taken away though. Matthews passes ahead. Bean lays it up and in. Beautiful transition offense off of the steal. 42-28 with a minute left here in the third. Floyd comes off the screen from Villanueva. Baseline to the block. Puts it up. No good, but does draw the foul on Millsap as he tried to get the charge, but really there was no, that was not a charge. Millsap's first foul, team's third foul. Case and Floyd at the line. First free throw up and good. Second one good from Floyd. He leads all scorers now with 15 points. But his team trails Gruver 42-30. Bean. Here's a, oh, that shot blocked by St. Cyr. Shot put up by Matthews. It's good. 44-30. 30 seconds left here in the third. Floyd guarded tightly there by Holland. That's going to be a travel and a turnover. That tight defense by Holland there forced the turnover. Reed comes back in for Pampa. So under 20 seconds left here in the third. Ball on the wing, pass underneath to Millsap, lays it up and in. 7 seconds left. Floyd brings it across midcourt. Pulls up for three, well defended. Reed with it now, puts up the shot, nowhere near. And we head to the fourth quarter. Gruver leads Pampa 46-30. Pampa's ball as we start this fourth quarter. They trail by 16 here. The championship game of the Gruver Holiday Classic. Floyd with the ball, pulls up for the wing three, left it short, gets his own rebound, drives in, lays up the shot. It's good. 46-32 now the score. Lopez with the ball into the corner. Three-pointer up by Gibson. Drains it home. 49-32 now the score. Floyd gets the screen from Villanueva, drives baseline, pulls up for the short jumper, gets it to go, and draws a foul. Foul will be called on Lopez. I believe that's his first. Floyd finishes the three-point play. 49-35 the score. Pass into the post. Lopez grabs the loose ball, steps left. Oh, blocked by St. Cyr. Outlet pass to Dyer, up ahead to Villanueva. Can't finish though. Rebounded on the backside by Leo Harper, and then he's fouled. That was a frustration foul. That is foul number 2 on Tyler Reed. 7:02 left to play. Harper at the line. First shot is up, no good. Gets his own rebound though. Lopez in the lane, up and underneath, lays it up and in. 51-35. Gruver in control. Floyd dives inside, dumps it off for Reed. Misses the easy shot though. Floyd there puts it back up after the rebound. He's fouled. He'll get 2 shots. That foul called on Lopez. That'll be his second. Team's 5th foul. So Floyd back at the line, makes the first. Nichols checks back in. Timeout on the floor, 6:41 left to play. Gruver leads Pampa 51-36.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
Out of the timeout, both teams back out on the floor. Cason Floyd at the line for his second free throw. Floyd with 21 points to lead all scorers right now. Sinks can't get the second one to drop. Millsap comes away with the rebound. Now Bean will take the point. Gibson skip pass over to Lopez. Into Millsap, tapped away. Dyer with it, drives in, lays it off the glass, gets it to drop in, draws the foul. He'll go to the line for the and one. Foul is called on Bean. That's his third. He'll check out of the game as Kagan Matthews comes in. Team's sixth foul, misses the free throw, rebounded by Matthews. Gibson now over to Lopez. Matthews looked to drive. That one's stolen away on the pass. Villanueva up ahead to Dyer, puts it up off the glass and in. Timeout on the floor, 6 minutes left to play. Pampa trying to make a game out of this one, but Gruver still leads 51-40. So Gruver ball, full court pressure from Pampa. Ball passed into Weaver. Now he'll leave it for Matthews as he'll bring it up against the man pressure. Lopez on the wing with it now. Short corner, kicked across, wide open for the lay-in. Nice pass over to Gibson, who puts it up and in. 53-40 now the lead for the Greyhounds. Baseline jumper, no good by Floyd. Lopez with the rebound. Ball on the wing, Millsap steps in, 17 feet, it's good. 55-40 now the score. Floyd with the ball. People comes off the screen. Now they'll give it back to Floyd in the corner. Dyer will try to set a screen. Kicks it across the lane, back outside. Villanueva, wing three, no good. Rebounded by Lopez. Now out in transition. Kicks it over to Millsap, who takes it to the hole, gets it to roll over the rim and in. 57-40. Beautiful transition offense out of that rebound. Floyd comes off the screen from Nichols. Tried to get it back to him. Well defended, though, by Weaver. Now Dyer back to St. Cyr. Villanueva gets the screen from St. Cyr. About to fall down. Loses the ball. Lopez with it up ahead. Leaves it for Weaver, who left it short. St. Dyer with the rebound. And then he is fouled by Weaver. That one was almost too easy, as that's foul number 4 on Weaver. Timeout on the floor, 4:20 left to play in this Gruver Holiday Classic Championship game. The Greyhounds lead the Harvesters 57-40. Out of the timeout. That was team foul number 7. Both teams now in the bonus. So it will be Chris St. Cyr at the line shooting the 1-and-1. Gets that one to rattle home, so he'll get one more. Weaver checks out of the game as Holland comes back in. St. Cyr's second free throw. Mounds off the rim, rebounded by Millsap. Matthews kicks it over to Lopez. Now into the corner, back to Lopez. High post to Millsap, turnaround jumper. Left it short. But Gus Gifford gets the rebound, puts it up and in. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for the and one. Burnley checks into the game as St. Cyr is called for his second foul. 4:05 left in this one. Gruver has extended their lead, missed that. Burnley gets the rebound, gets it to Villanueva. 59-41 though. Villanueva over to Floyd. Gets a screen from Burleson, drives, free throw line, puts it up, no good. Burleson got the rebound but stepped on the line, ball back over to Gruver. Ball inbounded to Matthews. Back outside to Lopez. Now Matthews back to Lopez. Now dumped down to the short corner, into Millsap. Lays it up and in. It's good. Millsap with 22 points now to lead all scorers, and it's a 20-point lead for the Greyhounds with just over 3 minutes left in the contest. Floyd pulls up, fadeaway jumper, too strong. That one last touched by Gifford, so it'll stay with Pampa. Villanueva hits Burleson in the lane, back outside. Now to Burleson. Tipped away. Burnley there to grab it. Nichols back outside to Burleson. Drives, kicks out. Floyd. Drives, puts up the short jumper, can't get it to crawl in. And looks like there will be a foul called on Floyd. That's his second. So Gus Gifford will step to the line. Checking in is Weaver. And also a 5'11 junior, number 15, Max Harper, into the game as well. 2:40 left to play. Misses the free throw, rebounded by Nichols. Out to Floyd. Floyd drives to the block, up and underneath. Can't get it to roll in, gets his own rebound though. He's fouled from behind though by Lopez. Dyer and St. Cyr check back in. Lopez called for his 3rd foul, team's 8th foul. So Floyd at the line for the 1-and-1. Gets the first. .230 to play, gets them both. That's 23 for Floyd. He's the lead scorer for both teams. Oh, wide open underneath, missed it though. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Gruver. Gifford, nice pass to Gifford underneath, but he couldn't quite finish. Harper to inbound, passes it in, shot is up, goes over the top of the backboard, and over to Pampa. 2:21 left to play, 61-43 the lead. And now they'll say it was touched by Pampa, so it's Gruver ball. Lopez inbounds it to Weaver. Back to Lopez, inside. Missed the shot, draws the foul on Dyer. Dyer called for his 2nd foul. That's 10 team fouls, so double bonus the rest of the way. 2 shots each time for Gruver over this final 2:17. Looks like barring a miracle comeback here from Pampa, that the Gruver Greyhounds are going to win not only the girls' championship, but the boys as well here on their home floor. Lopez misses the first. Holland out, Gibson back in. Gibson with 14 points for Gruver. He's their 2nd leading scorer. Lopez gets that 2nd one to drop in. He's got 8 now, or make that 9. 2:13 to play, 62-43 the lead. Floyd looking to isolate, gets it over to St. Cyr, comes off the screen from Floyd, drives to the hoop and lays it up and in, draws the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for the and one. Foul will be called on Gus Gifford. That's his first, team's 9th foul. So St. Cyr at the line for the and one. And converts the three-point play. 62-46 now the score. Gifford comes across midcourt with it. Kicks it outside. Shot put up, left short. Rebounded though by Weaver, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up. St. Cyr blocked that one and gets the rebound. Burleson with it on the wing, drives to the paint. Off to St. Cyr, now outside, Dyer. Drive by St. Cyr, lays it up and in. 62-48 now the score. Gibson will walk it up, under a minute and a half left. Kicks it over to Harper, now on the block, it's Weaver, gives it back to Harper. Back to Weaver, puts it up and in. Back and forth till one of them was open. 64-48 now the score. That's 6 points for Weaver. And we've got a minute left here. Drive. Shot no good by Floyd. Millsap, Bean check back in for the Greyhounds. 54.6 to play. 16-point lead. Backdoor shot up too strong. And last touch by Pampa, ball over to Gruver. Bean brings it up, long pass ahead. Too strong on the shot by Gibson. Under 40 seconds to play. Floyd comes off the screen from St. Cyr, takes it again, drives to the block, lays it up, left it short. Millsap with the rebound. And that looks like that may do it. 15 seconds left. Harper had a chance to go for the drive, but just brought it back out. 20 seconds left to play. And the Gruver Greyhounds are going to win the Gruver Holiday Classic. Girls and boys. Girls took down the #1 ranked team in 3A, the Canadian Lady Wildcats. The Gruver Greyhounds take down the 4A Pampa Harvesters 64-48. And that is it from Gruver High School. We thank you all for joining us today. Hey, if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get updates on when we're going to be covering games. We'll be kicking it into high gear again next week as we'll be back after the new year. I think we got 3 games in the first week of 2022. So from Gruver High School, congratulations to the Lady Greyhounds and the Greyhounds on winning both championships here at their home tournament. So from Gruver, Texas, good night.